Hey guys, thanks for checking out Maverick's Arcade. I know it's been a while, and I do apologize for that. So I wanted to do a news update, kind of tell you guys where I'm at, what's been going on, and how I need some help from you guys as far as I need a little information on what direction you guys want to go. And again, I just kind of want to let you know where I've been at and what's been going on. So let's see here. So I was trying to prepare for it a little this time. I got myself a little clicker here. So, basically, why I haven't been around was I was driving my Mustang around, and I decided to bark one of the tires, burp, between first and second gear, and I got pulled over by a cop. Now, was he professional? Was he not? No, he's a complete freaking asshole. And usually, now don't get me wrong, usually I love cops, we get along great, and I totally respect what they do. But this guy, the freaking asshole. He's trying to give me a ticket for a custom exhaust. This exhaust is bone stock, but it's manual. Now since then I have heard other people tell me, "Wow, your car sounds really good and it's really loud," and I'm like, compared to other Mustangs, they're like, "No, I have a Mustang. It doesn't sound like that." So I don't know, but in any case, I've done nothing to it, and I bought it new, so whatever. But then he was trying to say I was driving reckless. Now the ass in my car did squat, but it didn't get squirrely. It did not anything. Guy's just an asshole. So another thing, we had an old man at my friend's house. I was picking up my friend Brian, and he went running off into this guy's backyard. Apparently, this old guy, nice guy, found the gas instead of the brake, went through his back fence, off of a little ledge, through his backyard, through a back fence, and then into a tree. So I ran over there, trying to help out and see what I could do, and helped him get out to the ambulance and stuff. And what did I get for my reward? I got freaking poison ivy right up my leg. It was painful. It was ridiculous. I'm sitting there going, I'm trying to do something good, selfless, and I get freaking poison ivy. That's just perfect. So then also, about a week later, I'm riding home in the morning. I decided to work a late night shift. I'm on my way home. It's 5:30 a.m. And I decided just to relax. I don't need to go fast. Let me get out of the fast lane. So I go right into the slow lane. And then a reward is the first damage to my Mustang. So I've had the Mustang for about a year. Kept it clean. Nothing wrong. No dings. Nothing like that. And then a piece of asphalt about that big. About 7-8 inches wide. Big old thick thing. Was in like a disc. Came off a truck in front of me. Bounced like this and hit the front corner of my hood. Now, it looks bigger on here, but I mean, I got lucky in the sense that it didn't hit my windshield. It didn't hit me because I had the top down. It didn't hit that little headlight beneath it because that headlight lens itself is like $1,100. So I got lucky, but still, I'm trying to do the right thing, not speed, get in the slow lane, and then I get hit, which very annoying. So, was I getting depressed about this? No, I wasn't depressed. It was more like I was pissed off because there was an asshole cop, and I had a bit of a misspent youth. So when anything bad happens, I generally would say, okay, I deserve this from XYZ. However, I thought I had paid that debt a long time ago. Apparently, I was wrong. So things are just going really crappy for a while. I'm just feeling kind of gloom and like, whoa, why does it matter? I wasn't depressed, but I was just like non-motivated, you know? So, these are the things that have been stressing me out. Now, I'm a little bit OCD about things. I imagine the worst possible thing that can happen at times. So, a looming court date really freaks me out. For example, if I'm driving and my GPS goes out and I'm in a place I don't know, I'm going to run out of gas. Nobody's going to be able to find me. I'm going to starve and die. And I will never see my family again. And I know it's irrational, I know it's stupid, but that's just kind of how my brain works. So, the looming court date had me on edge. I'm also been stressed about, like, how do I grow my channel? I see all these other channels that are being really successful, and I'm, trying, and I don't know how to do it. And then I have these projects I want to do, but I don't have the funds to do it. And then I see other channels that are successful. They're like, hey, we need a new server, and a 130 terabyte server gets just sent for free. And it's just so frustrating because there's so many things that I would love to do. I'm sure everyone at some point has not jealousy, but kind of like, wow, that would be so awesome. So I'm trying to figure out how to grow my channel. And also how to do other projects like that. My kids have channels and they want to grow them, and how to do some family funny videos and stuff too. I want to kind of expand into doing some funny stuff. So more news on that in the future as I figure it out. But how to grow this channel to get more resources, to be able to do the projects I want to do, including like right now, I want to try to set a goal to be able to afford a full digital marquee for the size of my arcade, and then show how to do all that stuff. And also there's the Mortal Kombat stuff that I'm working on now. But that's the stressor. I want to grow it, and it's not growing like other channels I see. So anyway, I also want to make a new set that's totally digital, and that way I can make it a little higher production quality and have more scenarios than me just sitting here, so forth. Also, I want to make my own music and my own intro music and things like that, so that I don't ever have to worry about a copyright strike violation. Even though the music I'm currently using does come from sites that are, say, free use for whatever you want, it's completely allowed. I'm worried one day they'll change their mind and be like, oh, I'm copyright striking you. And that's actually happened to some other sites where they fully had the music. They even had proof, or some that even purchased the music and had a license in hand, and they said, no, we're revoking it. And then they had to go through all kinds of trouble to try to straighten things out. I don't want to deal with that, so I would rather just make my own stuff all from scratch. So another thing that's really frustrating is I'm trying to grow my channel legit. I'm trying to grow it in a way that is organic. There's a lot of people that do view bots and things like that. I don't want to do anything like that. I just want to grow my channel. I want people to enjoy it and do it honestly. And then there's a bunch of sites, like there's one that's like, did you see that? Or some other videos like that on Facebook and YouTube that they blatantly steal other people's content, throw it into or they throw it into a compilation video, or they'll just steal the video and then in the last 2 seconds they'll say, this is a person who got afraid when they saw a bunch of ducks. They'll do a 5-second commentary on it, and therefore it justifies under fair use that they're doing a commentary video on it. And two things about this annoy me. One, the person who originally made the content is getting their content stolen, and this big company or a big person now with millions of views is stealing the revenue from that and not giving the original person a cut of their revenue. And two, they're only adding 5 seconds. They're abusing fair use, what's going to happen is they're going to have to limit the use of fair use to stop people like that, which is then going to take away the abilities of people that use fair use in the sense of what it was intended for, to create a new fair use. The whole purpose of it is to create something new and original based off the other pieces of content that becomes something new in and of itself. It's supposed to promote creativity, but you have people that are abusing it just to steal views and monetization. They're going to cause the creativity intent of that to be taken away. And that's very unsettling. Also, what projects am I going to work on? I have a couple of Raspberry Pis over here that I do want to work on soon, but I'm trying to figure out how do I want to do it, because I want to get away from just doing things on the fly on these videos and making them really long for me going, ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Let me try this instead. So I want to increase the production quality a little bit. And I want to have things a little more prepared and the information a little more concise in the videos, so that they're not as long, which should promote people watching the whole video if there's not a bunch of times where I'm just trying to decide what to do. But also at the same time, a lot of my viewers like watching me figure it out because they can see how I'm figuring it out, and it helps them figure out the problems that they may be having. This not directly the same issue, but my troubleshooting process. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, do I want to stream that like learning session and so forth. Like, do I want to do that as a Patreon thing? Do I want to do that as a Facebook Live thing? I'm not sure yet. And then of course, what projects do I want to work on? Which ones do I have the funds to work on? Which ones are free that I just need the time? That's what I'm trying to figure out now. And then again, sometimes I feel like this is just like very second rate. I mean, granted, I got a green screen and I got my little PowerPoint up here, but I look at things like Linus Tech Tips, and I'm glad he released a video of like what his, how many people he's got on staff, how many editors he's got, writers. Every single thing is written and is not improv. Like most of my stuff is just on the fly improv. But it's still, when you look at final product to final product, it just feels so inferior, and I want to improve that. I tried to do a DIY teleprompter, and that did not work well. So I ended up buying a real teleprompter, which I'm going to start using, especially if I would have had it set up for this video, then I'd be looking down here less, and I would only be looking at the camera directly, because I do want to look at the camera more directly. That helps engage the users. That helps grow your subscriber count, helps make the connection feel better. Those things are the sort of things why I want to get the teleprompter working and more show prep and so forth. So those are the kinds of things I'm working with now. And I need to also be fair to myself and not judge myself against, Linus Tech Tip that's got like such a huge budget and all kinds of free stuff sent to him. So it is what it is. And then also another stressor was I have photo booth services I offer for my photography stuff that I also do on the side. And I had this photo booth due to build for a wedding that I wanted it to be drunk proof. So I made it out of cast iron, and I can hang from it. My fat ass can hang from it. And it worked out great, but when I have something where I'm not sure what I want to do, I have a tendency to procrastinate and say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Which is also the reason why video for me has come so late this month, was because I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to work on next. I know I want to work on the Mortal Kombat thing, and I have the funds now where I was able to buy the game, but I'm still piecing it together. But then the other stress as far as how do I record and broadcast and share the working through the issues thing. Again, do I provide that to Patreons? Do I provide that on Facebook Live, whatever? So, but I did get the photo booth done. And that's, yeah. So then again, how do I get out of this funk? How do I get things straightened out? How do I start getting back into the rhythm of creating multiple videos and having extras on standby like I started to do last month? So, what have I done to feel better? So I first said, screw it. It's going to be a good day. So, that song, it's going to be a good day. And that's all I can say because fair use. I started singing that in my head. And I just said, you know what? Screw everything. It's going to be good. Everything's going to be fine. I'm just going to pretend it and fake it till I make it. Poison ivy healed. That definitely helped. Scratch my leg all the time. Was not feeling good. And then I needed to stop and remember, I'm doing all right. My Mustang got hit with a big old rock. But I also have a Mustang that I bought brand new, convertible 5-liter, and that's not bad. My wife's got a vehicle that's less than 3 years old. My kids are doing great. They're doing amazing in school. I've got things pretty good, and I needed to remember that and to stop feeling down on myself for stupid reasons. So I got an estimate to fix my car. It'll cost less than $500. Okay, it sucks, but it could be a lot worse. I could have lost a $1,100 headlamp. I could have gotten hit in the head with a rock that would have knocked my ass out and crashed me. So, not too bad. Got a lawyer and got things down to a non-moving violation. I shouldn't have had any charges. It all should have been dropped because it was all complete BS. However, when we talked the lawyer down, I'd rather take a non-moving violation guarantee than risk the judge being tired, angry, or whatever. So we just went with a non-moving violation, so it won't affect anything. It's basically to have things done. And then creating this video, and I'm asking for your help. And the reason why is stressing out trying to figure out how I want to proceed. You know what? I'll just ask you guys. So here's how. So make me feel better creating this video. And how can you help? Well, what projects do you guys want to see me work on? What issues are you facing? I know we have some people wanting Raspberry Pi videos. I know there's some people that want Hyperspin, which I need to practice and learn how Hyperspin works so I can help with that more. I also have some other Mortal Kombat project, for example, so forth. So then also, I need your help in deciding like what benefits and tiers should I offer to my Patreons. You know, I do actually have one or two Patreons, and I want to make sure that I'm giving people a benefit to do that. I also don't want to turn around and not provide the services to the YouTube people that have gotten me up to the point that I'm at to now. I don't want to turn my back on them either. So I want to offer something to the Patreons without taking away from what I've currently been giving to you guys. So please, if you guys have suggestions, let me know in the comments below. What projects you want to see me work on, please let me know in the comments below. Also, I didn't realize, but the more comments, the reason why all these YouTube creators say more comments, please hit like, share, send it to other social media, and that is true as well. Make sure you friended me on my Facebook page, and you share the hell out of my stuff. The more that stuff gets shared, the more higher in the search results I'll show up in YouTube, and therefore more people will see it, more people subscribe, yada yada yada. So the other question that I would love to see comments on is, or emails, and if you do emailed you, that way we're still getting that thing to help push us up in search results. But anyway, does anyone know where I can get new ROMs? Is there torrent, dark web places, so forth? And the reason why is because of there's Nintendo going after everybody because they decided to make an inferior retro Nintendo system, and people are like, fuck, why should I do that? I have the ROMs, I'll make my own system already. And Nintendo decides they now want to go after people because they're having problems selling their crappy system that only has like 25, 50 games. Why should I pay such an exorbitant amount of money of what they're charging when it's old games? I'll just build my own. So anyway, let me know if you guys know of any sites, also anywhere that's still actively doing the pinball game tables and so forth. So let me know about that. Also, I'm trying to figure out, should I only use YouTube for recorded videos and then the other platforms are for streaming like Facebook Live and Twitch and so forth? The reason why is because I'm concerned that if I do start to do a lot of streaming, that if I put it into YouTube, then it's going to get mixed in with the recorded videos. Should I leave YouTube just for recorded content that's, been polished up a little more, and then use Twitch and Facebook Live? I also have a little Raspberry box that I built that allows me to multicast. So should I stream live to Facebook and Twitch at the same time? Let me know what you guys think. And then also, do you think I should be making merch? I know I want to make some anyway, just for my own use. So when I'm walking around, I can help promote my channel and stuff. But also because whenever I've done a stream from the arcade, I have a mouse pad from a company I used to work at on the top, and I should definitely have my own branded stuff there. So let me know if you guys would be interested in merch. If you guys ever purchase merch as a way to support a channel without, just throwing money at it. Again, the goal is, so far, anything I've made off the channel, which has been very little, I put straight back into the channel, and I'm still way in debt as far as how much money I've spent on the channel versus earned. So one day, I would like to get to the point where the channel can fund building the projects for you. My goal would be whatever I could possibly make would still always go back to it. But in any case, let me know if you guys are the type that you would want to purchase arcade style or arcade based merchandise. Anyway, so yeah, let me know. And as we said in the comments, and share, make sure to do the share and comment below. And then what was the one? I don't remember the one other thing. But anyway, there is a little bit more amazing news, and I was very happy about this, and that is we have hit 2,000 subscribers. Now, I know YouTube's been rounding things back and forth, but no, this is legit 2000 subscribers as of right now, as I'm recording this. So, I just want to say thank you again. I was hoping originally to get to 100 or 200 subscribers, and I'm at a legit 2,000 subscribers now, which is just amazing. I want to keep that growing. I know they say like around 10,000 is where you get companies starting to come to you and say, we'd like to sponsor XYZ. So if we can keep it going, and the only way we can do that is lots of comments, share, and let your friends know and get them to subscribe too. So I'm going to try on my side to update up the production quality a little bit. I need your help though to let me know which direction you want to see me go in, and then also, of course, I'll try to get back on releasing consistent videos. I just need to figure out, have a game plan as far as when I'm streaming and trying to figure things out, where I should do that versus where I should use YouTube, where I should use Twitch, and where I should use Facebook. So let me know what's most convenient for you guys, and I will try to take that approach. But again, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I do appreciate all your support. Thanks again. And my button's gone. No, it's not. Make sure to check out the links above for some of my other videos, and definitely smash that subscribe button. Also, make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any episodes. I'm continually trying to grow this channel, so make sure to like, comment, and share on all your favorite social media platforms. To find more content for this channel, check out the following locations. YouTube is the primary location where I publish the final versions of my how-to videos. I use Facebook for communication, notices about upcoming videos, behind-the-scenes pictures and videos, and the occasional live stream. For live streams, I primarily use Twitch, as it generally provides the least latency for the closest to real-time response rate currently available. I will occasionally multicast to Facebook and Twitch at the same time, but Twitch generally seems to have the least delay, so I prefer it for streaming events. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.